everyone. I welcome you all to today's Focus of the Day session. Today we are going to talk about the Family Courts Amendment Bill 2022, which has recently been passed in the Parliament. We are going to talk about this topic in the following sequence. First of all, why it is in news. Thereafter, features of the Family Courts Act 1984, followed by the need for an amendment, changes proposed, issued and way forwards, and thereafter the practice questions based on prelims and mains for you guys. So without further ado, let me take you towards the topic, why it is in news. Parliament has recently passed the Family Courts Amendment Bill 2022 with Rajya Sabha approving it yesterday amid the session. And Lok Sabha did consider it before Rajya Sabha. So the features of the Family Courts Act 1984. Family courts. The law was passed to allow state governments to establish family courts to promote conciliation and ensure that disputes related to family affairs and marriage are promptly settled. Role of state governments. The setting up of family courts and their functioning comes under the purview of the state governments in consultation with their respective high courts. Appointment of judges. The Act also lays down provisions for the appointment of judges in the family court. Centre's power. The centre has to notify a date for the Act to come into force in a state where such courts have been set up. And where all such courts have been set up, we shall be seeing further in the session. But what is the need for an amendment over here? Over 11.4 lakh cases are pending in family courts across the country. 2 family courts were established in Nagaland in 2008 and 3 in Himachal Pradesh in 2019 via notifications issued by the 2 state governments, no legal authority. However, these courts were functioning without any legal authority since no central notification was issued as prescribed under Section 1, Clause 3 of the Family Courts Act. The issue came to light last year after a petition was filed in the Himachal Pradesh High Court, Omkar Sharma versus State of Himachal Pradesh. Orders may become void. It added that this would render void anything done or any action taken under the orders issued by these particular courts in Himachal Pradesh and Nagaland. Need for validation. The amendment was brought with a view to tide over the legalities and validate all actions taken by the state government and family courts, including appointment of judicial officers and court staff. Changes proposed. The suggested new Section 3A extends the application of the Act to Himachal Pradesh and Nagaland with effect from the dates the family courts were set up. Under Section 3A, all actions taken, appointments made and notifications issued under the Act in Himachal Pradesh and Nagaland before the commencement of the amendment will be deemed valid. The document also says that all orders of the appointment of a family court judge and the posting, promotion or transfer of such a judge under the Act will also be valid in 2 states. Which 2 states? Himachal Pradesh and Nagaland. Issues. Procedures are too complex for the common man to understand. The Act hasn't created any simplified rules which can be understood by a layman. There are instances of a lack of proper judgment and inefficient or efficient human resources. The judges of the family court are appointed based on the qualifications as that of a judge of the district court. There is a need to change this process as both the jobs require different qualifications and different skills. Lack of gender equality. Often child custody is provided to women and family court has often failed to ensure gender justice and equality due to orthodox thinking of judges that a mother can nurture a child better. Way forward. Making the procedures and language for more litigant friendly so that common man can understand the complex law and providing efficient justice delivery could further strengthen the institution. Family courts can take assistance from NGOs and other welfare societies to help the court in discharging its functions by ensuring professional competence and gender justice. Thereafter, we shall be looking at the prelims practice question. I hope this session has made you aware about the recent amendment regarding a family court. Let me tell you in just, Himachal Pradesh and Nagaland did set up their respective family courts because there was a lot of burden on the courts. Otherwise, a lot of cases were pending in the family courts otherwise. So these new courts, they were not notified by the center, and since they were not notified by the center, this decision of the respective state's government, Himachal Pradesh's government, was challenged in the High Court of Himachal Pradesh. And now center has come up with the bill, but these courts from Himachal Pradesh and Nagaland have been validated. However, they could have been done away with under the notification, since they were not having any legal backing for themselves and just working on the notification of the state government. So this was the issue. Then we have discussed about the issues related to amendment itself, and we have discovered that this amendment, just like other laws which are very complex and difficult for the layman to understand, is of similar nature. There is no specific qualification to be appointed as a family court judge. It's as similar to the district judge itself. Now let's look at the prelims based practice question. Consider the following statements regarding the Family Courts Act. It provides for the establishment of family courts by the state government in consultation with the high courts. Number 2, it makes obligatory on the state governments to set up a family court in every city or town with a population exceeding 1 million. You have to pick the correct answer from the options given below. A, 1 only, B, 2 only, C, both 1 and 2, and D, neither 1 nor 2. You need to pick the correct option from amongst these combinations and put your answer in the comment box below. Now let's look at the mains practice question. What are family courts? How do they function? Are they an effective alternate dispute resolution forum? Examine. You need to answer this particular question in 250 words and send in your answers to us on WhatsApp to get them reviewed. This is it for today. I shall see you again tomorrow. Till then, take care. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining in.